If you are doing everything to write your sales copy, using templates, writing catchy headlines, using AI tools, but it's still no sales, then you might be missing this one thing that actually moves the needle. And surprisingly, it has nothing to do with writing. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal what it is, how to do it, and how it can turn total unknown strangers into paying customers. And why do all the A-list copywriters spend 80% of their time doing this one thing before they write a single word? So first, let me show you what I am talking about. This right here is a 35-page document, and I didn't write a single word on it. But I'll use this 35-page document to write a sales page. You probably guessed it by now. Yes, it's a document about the research I've done on customer for writing a sales copy. If you are in the business of copywriting, you probably heard the famous quote: copywriting is 80% research and 20% writing. This is what they meant by it, and I'll show you how you can easily do the same in a minute. But why do you need to do research when you can write copy without it? Because you can't build a building without a foundation, and research is the foundational component that helps you understand your customers. As George Gavin said, copywriter should have an understanding of people, an insight into them, a sympathy toward them. But how are you going to understand people if you dive straight into writing without doing the groundwork, without knowing how people talk, how they describe their pain, their joy, or their stories? You will be able to write copy, but your copy will be vague and ambiguous. As a result, your copy won't convert. You see, we have it really easy compared to the old days. Back in the old days, copywriter used to go door to door. They visited factories. They interviewed customers face to face, all just to understand their customer better and learn to speak their language. And today, we have the entire world information at our fingertips. Yet, most people can't be bothered to spend 3 to 4 hours on research. It's a shame, but this is what separates good copywriters from bad and the pros from the amateurs. Let me show you how you can do copywriting research very quickly and effectively. Before that, I'll give you a checklist. This is exactly what we're looking for when we're doing the copywriting research. Customer language patterns, what are they saying over and over again? Pain points describe in their words. Success stories, horror stories, objections, desired outcomes. Now that we have our checklist, we're going to dig out information from the internet. The first thing I do when it comes to doing research for any copywriting project, when I'm writing sales page or I'm taking a new client and I have to write emails, the first thing I do is I go to Amazon. Let's pretend we are writing sales copy for a weight loss program. We can go to Amazon and search for the exact type of product or something similar. For example, search for weight loss for men or weight loss supplements for men. Look for both 4 stars and 1-star comments. You'll see people talking about their fears, failures, success. Pick them up so you can use them in your copy. Do your research on Amazon until you've noticed patterns and things start getting repetitive. The second source is Reddit. I love Reddit because it has everything you can ask for. The trick to searching on Reddit, regardless of a niche, is to think about what the 2-3 core pain points your prospect would search for on Google. For the weight loss niche, that could be something like, I'm having a hard time losing weight. Here is the key. After you type your search term on Google, add Reddit at the end of your sentence. And Google will give you all the subreddits discussing these problems. Pay close attention to the most upvoted comments and keep collecting insights until everything becomes repetitive. The third method is searching directly on Google for forums. Unless you're into some weird niche, you'll find forums about everything on Google. Simply type weight loss forum and a lot of options will show up. You can go into each of them and look at what people are talking about. So these are the 3 steps I follow every time I'm writing for a new niche to write copy that speaks directly to their desires and turns them into paying customers. Because at the end of the day, before you write your copy, you want to figure out the market's core emotions. Unless you do that, your copy will fall flat. Hope this helps.